Hi Pisces, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you're doing really, really well. This reading is for any sun, moon, or rising Pisces. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles. So in the Two of Pentacles, we see this guy balancing and juggling the Two Pentacles. He's hoping not to drop them. Behind him are the waves and the boats on the waves, on the big waves. So this is a true depiction that even during challenging times, we still have to maintain balance. We still have to find a way to ensure that our obligations, our responsibilities, our commitments, all the things that we try to do stay in balance, that we don't forget how to, keep everything going. So, you may be working really hard to try to maintain some sense of balance, and perhaps this goes to finances. And you're having to pull from one account to another, or really sit down and to work on what's coming in and what's going out. This could be in terms of obligations, and that may be too many social obligations and it's impacting work. It's so many opportunities here that things that get out of balance, the balance between work and play. So it's up to you to do this crazy little dance to try to stay in balance. And you may have to direct your energy in certain areas in order to do so. And this week may require a different focus than another week. So as you go through the week, you may have a sense of really what you need to key in on. So it's about finding and maintaining the balance. And again, when we see Two of Pentacles, it's about the decisions that we make in order to stay in balance. So as we are working hard to stay in balance, we have the Hermit, Major Arcana. So the Hermit, we see this wise old man, and he's standing really on top of a mountain. He's got his lantern. This is your search for truth and your truth within you. It's to find your own enlightenment. It's to shine that light on what's going on in your life. So this card could be telling you to take a step back, to take yourself out of busyness or activities or social obligations, and to think about what's going on. And you need to rest perhaps, but there's a sense of solitude with this card in order for you to gain the clarity, to gain the wisdom. So, the Hermit, once he has the information that he needs, he'll be ready to rejoin and to walk back down that mountain. But this card is telling you to take a time out. Spend some time with yourself thinking about what's been going on, where are you right now, what are you hoping to do next. So now let's get some information for guidance for the week. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The King of Pentacles is sitting here in his fine chair. He's in his beautifully dressed robe with his pentacle, and he is successful. Has worked hard to achieve the comfort and the abundance in his life. He's done it through hard work and through pragmatic, practical, common sense, thinking. So the King of Pentacles would tell you to perhaps pay attention to your finances this week, or to get organized, to look at things from a very real perspective, kind of feet on the ground, down to earth perspective in whatever situations in terms of your relationship, your work relationships, your family. And he's kind, he's considerate, he's empathetic, loves good food, loves nice things, and takes comfort in them. So you may want to do something that is bringing you comfort. And maybe that's having, an extra piece of cake or something, or having a spa moment, or something to help you feel the sense of enjoying what you work so hard for. But the King of Pentacles is successful, very capable, kind-hearted, and has been able to create a secure foundation financially, investment-wise, because of attention to detail, hard work, and probably working his plan. So then we have, in terms of guidance, we have the Nine of Wands. And we see the wounded warrior here. And he's looking off to the side, and he's probably thinking, oh my gosh, what's next? But the good news is that he hasn't quit. He hasn't laid down the wand, and he hasn't run away. He's still standing. And even though he's tired, he may be exhausted, he may be injured, he's still going to see what happens next and be ready to deal with it. So this shows a lot of determination. This shows grit and perseverance. So what I see for you for guidance is that it's a matter of determination and perseverance in seeking your truth, getting to the heart of what's going on in your life, and really maintaining the balance. It can be very exhausting to maintain the balance. A lot going on, a lot of activities. And here is the Nine of Wands thinking, oh my, wow, what's next? So you may have to protect yourself. You may have to defend your thinking. But you're not going to give in or lay it down. You're going to hang through to, a resolution, to a completion. Okay, so now let's get some information for possible outcomes. Okay, so we have the King of Swords, another king, bringing decisiveness, clarity, communication, and the ability to use his smarts to make decisions and to problem solve. So this goes to your intellect, it goes to your reasoning. It's about looking at the facts and what's really there and carefully understanding the details, whether they're complicated or not. You are fully aware, you are fully informed before you make a decision. So this King of Swords uses that sharp blade judiciously to do what's right, to do what's the right decision, to be fair. May not be the warmest soul in the deck, but is someone that is going to be able to get to the facts and to be able to make decisions for the good of the group. So you can take this into your life by focusing on the facts, focusing on what the real issue is, and not getting caught up in emotional, an emotional perspective. Be informed before you make a decision. If you need to outline the pros and cons of a matter, then do so. Take the power of the sword to be very clear in how you state your expectations for others, or if you're going to explain a situation, you're going to be able to explain it clearly. So then we have the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands, we see the man here leaning on his wand, and he's looking out at the ships in the water and the mountains in the distance. And he's thinking about what's next. Where am I headed next? Am I going to actually travel? Am I going to move to another location? Am I going to create a new enterprise or something new within my life, a new project, a new relationship. This is about the early stages of manifesting, of thinking about your path. Where are you headed? Where are you going? What is it that you want to do? Because it starts with your vision. And so you're thinking of the long view. You're thinking of the big picture. And you are in control. And so you're taking that leadership and you're really going to set the stage for what's next. So when we look at this is interesting because we have a sense of a lot going on of balancing. Time for you to either take a step back and to think about what's going on, paying attention to resources perhaps, hard work, moving through, making progress on goals perhaps, and at some point you're feeling tired and maybe you want to, you feel like, gosh, I've got to keep hanging in there, and you do. And you do. And then the King of Swords of making informed and intelligent decisions. And this, as he's looking kind of in this direction, is going to help shape the future of what you're hoping to do in the future. So we have some wise men within this reading for you. Let's get a little more information from the oracle cards. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So very interesting because, this is a card of direction, of looking at a different direction, of seeing the future in a different direction. It's beautiful. I'm always inspired by this deck. And now let's choose a card for emotional self or spirit. Dream talk. Your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. So, dream talk. Think about your dreams. What's trying to sneak through or come through to you? Pay attention to what you see in the external world. What are you seeing when you're out and about? You may not register it, but if you meditate and contemplate and maybe on the day or reflect, perhaps it comes to you. But this is very, very important because it's pay attention to what goes on around you, that there are messages all the time being sent to us. And finally, I'm going to choose a card for love. We'll see what's shaken with love. Joy, you delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. So it's a nice message that with all of this thinking and analyzing and preparing and planning and hard work and defending is, don't forget to have some joy this week too. Don't forget to smile, laugh, and enjoy what you have. This is what I have for you for the week, and I hope that you found something helpful here or that resonated with you.